Welcome back to Sam and Max, the Devil's Playhouse, and the final episode of the series, The City That Dares Not Sleep. Last time I remember, we've actually took control of Max, even though it took a while just to figure out what to do with him. But in any case, we have control of him, and now we must do what we need to do in order to set things right with him. Ugh. Let's get water. So, first, let's take a moment.
Get over to that power plant and save the what, Sal? What? We need to know. All right, team. We've only got a few hours left to save Max. Let's do this.
We have the full control of the arms. Go!
Then we're off to Battery Park. Activate feet and legs.
Oh God, no.
Still active. Go!
Activate hands and arms. Max Rescue Team, go!
Oh my. I swear to God, no. No!
Good work, Max. I've never liked this building.
That was two references I didn't even want to see put together, but there it is. And if you guys notice the references, then you all know we're all going to hell after this Let's Play is over. So that's the flagship. Okay. Well, the place in question is right here at, well, Battery Park.
All right, team, we're going in.
Shredding sequence engaged. Let's do this with some style, people.
Beginning the electrocution sequence.
It's for your own good, not so little buddy.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
That happened, folks. And we still got a dead cockroach on the couch. Well, you know that door we couldn't usually go to? Now we can.
That jolt should have been enough to short out Max's psychic powers. I'm going in.
Not so fast, my friend.
What?
Have you solved the mystery? I'll give you one more moment to check your work.
What?
Well, the clues to our villain's identity have been laid before you since the moment our story began.
Oh, right.
Have you
Halfway point,
figured
right?
it out yet? Is it Monsieur Paperweight and his hideous counterpart, Dr. Norrington, refugees from a dimension of pure evil? Or General Skunkape, driven mad by his insatiable lust for the toys of power? Civil Pandemic with her... Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, now you've just ruined it.
Oh, sorry, but what are you doing inside Max's brain?
Inside Max's brain?
Well, now.
My dear Sam, I am Max's brain.
What?
Max's brain is a monochromatic fade British gentleman?
Oh,
Not the entire brain, perhaps.
What?
Just the part that matters.
the noir
I hear
part?
that Freud called it the superego, but I'd hate to sound boastful.
The super ego.
I didn't think Max had a superego.
Yes, well, you're fat. It would seem that neither of us get the respect or attention we deserve.
Well, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Forgive me, I'm lashing out. But you, of all people, should be able to understand my frustration after years of being partnered with a creature driven by pure id. I always tried to encourage his appreciation of the finer things. Literature, theater, beatboxing. I was always
Beatboxing?
ignored.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Are you the cause of Max's psychic powers?
No, the gift was within Max from the beginning. A gift of incalculable power.
It was just shape-shifting and some teleportation. Pretty common stuff, really.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power of the mind. And how did Max use that power? To explore the mysteries of the infinite? No, to put the smackdown on a host of petty criminals. Such a disappointment. A disappointment that will have to be corrected.
You're lying!
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be stupid.
That really would
I
be.
am the manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
That's not simple, sir.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me.
An unavoidable but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached the tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
About this master plan, sir.
So what's your plan, Brain? To take over the world? Because this world's not going down without a fight.
Take over the world? Why would I want to do that? To prolong my suffering with an endless parade of armpit farts and locker room giggles?
Sure, why
No,
not?
Sam. I want nothing more than to let it all end. And a psychic explosion that takes out most of the northeastern United States seems a particularly spectacular way to go.
So you're pulling a Jean Grey. Lovely.
So you're going to destroy the city just because you're upset Max isn't more highbrow?
Sam. They say that idle hands are the devil's playthings, but there is something far, far worse. An idle mind is the devil's playhouse, a stage for the most vapid, horrible, and destructive stories to be made real.
See, Big Fatty Plus.
And curiously insulting.
Didn't think I'd be able to work the title in, did you?
No, I'm pretty sure you had to work the title in.
Okay, here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are going to cut out that tumor, and then you're going to help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes. taking most of the eastern United States with it.
Then we'll use his psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them. Most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector for all the good that will do you.
Oh, hey. Wait, there's an astral projector? Yes. Okay, we got a memory book here. And an astral projector. And I thought for a moment that was my phone. 'Cause my phone goes, just like that. Okay, so since we are in Act 3, I might just do Act 3 and Act 4 together just because. Let's see. Well, let's use that memory book.
Looks like a scrapbook. Precious memories. Oh, that's awful cute. Giant Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Oh.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly. Or
one of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
Well, in that case, if I gotta do what I had to do, well,
We can't control Max now. Everybody's waiting for me outside. We can't control Max now. Everybody's waiting for me outside.
break
Hang
through
on.
the door.
I knew I came in here for a reason.
Oh, right.
That didn't work. There must not be any clones of me there. We can't control Max. It's that astral projection toy we found in our basement.
No, please. You mustn't use Max's psychic powers. It will only speed up our destruction.
Just try and stop me. After you explain to me how it works.
Max in his current form is a bit more simple than he used to be.
Uh-huh.
The projector will only take slides now.
Uh-huh.
We can't control Max now.
Can I leave now?
Hang on. I knew I came in here for a reason.
Fine, Mr. Narrator, I need to talk to you. Oh wait, there's a... The heck is this? A circuit breaker?
This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about.
Oh, right.
That ought to
That's
do
the
it.
reason.
Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery. We can't control Max now. I'm not done with you yet. Don't go anywhere.
I'll try not to let Max's mind wander.
It's that astral projection. There's no replacement Sam there to project into.
Can't leave now. Thank you.
Great job, Sam. Just a few quick slices, and then we can get both of these mothers out of Max's brain.
Wait!
Now
Damn
what's
it.
the problem?
It appears that Max's tumor has become infected with dark matter.
But you can make it better, right? Without Max, I'd be just another grim loner, skulking through the seedy armpits of the city, assaulting crooks and assorted crook-like punks in a humorous, over-narrated fashion.
Like now?
Sure, it'd probably sell like granny panties in a nunnery, but would I be happy? Not really.
No earthly tools can remove dark matter. Believe me, I've tried.
Destroy dark matter. I know, that toy robot I found.
But I thought you guys said that all those psychic toys were destroyed.
Destroyed? Nonsense. I can still sense that blasted thing. Somewhere in the city.
Someone must have retrieved the toy from the Statue of Liberty and reassembled it.
And I think I know exactly who. Our old favorite psychic toy collector, Harry Moleman.
You mean General Skunkape, right?
Oh yeah, Skunky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He probably has the robot, doesn't he? I should go find him. To get the robot. Skunky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know the
Let's go out
game's
of the
safe.
town and make some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max. Remember that time we electrocuted you, Max? That was pretty spectacular.
Taking pictures, folks.
Think, Max. Remember back when we were trapped on board Skunk Ape's spaceship?
Ah, yeah.
Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage.
Yeah. He's literally taking pictures of everything that's going on.
You remember Mama Bosco's lab, don't you, Max?
I don't think there's anything else that I can... Besides those two buildings. This makes me want to play something else. Probably Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee.
Not much going on here.
But you know, it was nice though.
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor electrical impulses to the lower quadrants. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not?
I need some me time for a while.
Yes. Back to that door. Because we have more than enough memory slides to use the astral projector.
I better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing.
Remember the time we were there? Oh, yeah.
Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Simulacra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorillas room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those knock-me's to get out of here.
Knock-me's. Oh.
That's the rock Harry was lying on when he was trapped in here. It's all covered in mole sweat and too slippery to pick up. There's got to be some other way to move it. Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What?
The hell?
It was like that when I got here, honest. These wires are running from the other cages. I wonder what they do.
Good question.
Nothing yet.
But I'm pretty sure they'll do something. So we got SP42X. As long as it's not the SAX, we're fine.
My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
SP42X.
Funny, I didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship. These puzzles are making me thirsty.
Well, that made a lot of sense, didn't it? Well, about them wires.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
HW21S, you're up. I shall call you homework. Got some keys.
Emergency stabilization in effect.
Well,
Yeah! I hope this is worth it.
this should be worth... Yeah, that works.
Ha-ha! I've escaped your little jail, Skunk Ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that...
Robot?
Skunk Ape? Where'd everybody go?
Well, we've done some good, I guess. Right.
What are you doing here? The clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
Wait. Gordon's alive?
You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Samunmak.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
Cute. So, about this moment,
I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the Mole Men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
twice.
Nonsense. They caught me off guard is all. And I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
Excuses, excuses.
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became Pharaoh, the Mole Men overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men.
Whatever you say,
And
Yu-Gi-Oh!
then wipe them out of existence.
think about mole men, I know lots of mole men. There's Harry Moleman, Shabool, who was a mole man, his nephew Doug the Mole Man, Warren Burroughs, Prime Minister of the Mole People,
What?
Patton Oswalt.
What?
Stop that immediately!
No, no, I think I like talking about the movie.
Mole Man.
Cut it out!
Mole Man, Mole Man, Mole Man.
For the last time, stop it!
Rabbit season.
I said stop! Wait, weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn
Yes!
it!
General Skunkapi, is it time?
What? Oh, what the hell, man? What the hell? Mm-hmm.
Why haven't you given up yet?
Keep up the good work, Sam and Mac.
I will cut off all life support and destroy you, dog, as soon as I figure out how.
Grandpa Stinky.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly stinky human.
I bet you are. Now, what is this about mole processing?
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
Really?
This is important, Grandpa Stinky. Did Skunk Ape mention where he was going?
Aye, but the General has guaranteed that you Earth creatures will never find him before the domination of... I mean, he did not. I am a cantankerous human. Bah.
Sure you are, Stinky. Sure you are.
Are you all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you, I am quite well. And I am in fact your associate, Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that polite.
That's true.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Great Pepe.
Grape Ape?
General Skunkapi's
Seriously? Grape Ape? Grape Ape? Seriously? Your name is Grape Ape. Grape Ape. When your name is Grape Ape, Grape Ape. What the living? Oh my god. Are you sure, sir?
You must have really made Skunk Ape angry for him to lock you in the mole room.
Nonsense. I am the linchpin in his plan for galactic domination. He secured me in the mole sweating room for the good of the Skunkapi Empire.
Speaking of sweat, you really should secure yourself in the showers for the good of everyone else.
Truly.
There was a mix-up with the heat controls.
I'm sure it was.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
There's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake. And I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the third degree.
Dance of the third degree.
All right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the featureless warehouse district.
Featureless warehouse
I wonder if
district.
that has anything to do with Mama Bosco's cloning chamber.
It's the Hotep Knockholm-related Industries building.
What?
2348 Doble Street at Gang Avenue, 212-555-2314.
That's a little
Okay,
bit more than
okay, I got it.
that's a little bit more than the information that I needed, but okay.
So, are you wearing a Grandpa Stinky suit or something?
Ah, the true explanation of my current appearance is so mind-bogglingly horrifying, your mind would never be able to comprehend.
You switch brains?
Well, yes. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Too late.
Fair enough. Fess up, pal. Where's that anti-dark matter toy robot hidden?
Don't make me laugh, Earthling. After General Skunkapi so painstakingly reassembled the pieces of the destroyer robot, he'd never be foolish enough to let it out of his sight.
Why don't you reveal the entire plan to the enemy, Grapipe?
Oh, right. Let's start over again.
Nah.
Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
This is so fitting right now. Go figure.
Why haven't you given up yet?
Because I like to know about the toy robot. S'il vous plaît, por favor.
I'm looking for a toy robot. About yay big, goes by the name of Troy. Gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Yes.
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
Oh, really?
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk Ape took it with him.
Oh, clever. No wonder you're a detective.
I've got to find that toy. I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Oh.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
Damn it! Shit. Not gonna make it easy for me. Mother puss bucket on a shit steak. Cognatural bullshit op it. Grape ape, grape ape, grape ape.
Don't go anywhere.
Very funny.
Now. Northeast.
From way up here, all these buildings start to look the same. You crack me up, Max.
Sam, you appear to be...
I'm done here. I want it.
Battery Park. Let's see, Moscow Tech City Slides.
There's no replacement Sam there to project into.
Ah, here we are.
A little off the top, Max. Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Keep me updated, Sam. Are you going to keep controlling Max?
Of course I am.
Need some me time for a while.
So, with that, we should have 6, so flagship, battery park, cloning chamber.
I think it's time Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business, based a reasonable facsimile of my face.
Yes, yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions, Flint Heber. Play all you want. We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
What?
It's a prison.
Ah, no Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot, our plan cannot fail.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable
Da,
antimatter
da, da.
device detected.
Oh, shit.
Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
So, you know what? After all this, I think I'm going to stop here. And in the next and final part, I guarantee you this is all going to go down in such a stupid fashion that it would not make sense for me to string it together. No, we're actually going to do it next time. In the final episode of Sam & Max, The Devil's Playhouse. Stay tuned for the conclusion.